Section T8D Digital Communications. Which of the following is a digital communications mode? D. All of these are correct. All three are digital modes. Packet radio sends digital data over radio using modems. The IEEE 802.11 is the Wi-Fi standard operating on amateur shared frequencies. FT8 is a weak signal digital mode designed for making contacts with very low signal to noise ratio. What is a talk group on a DMR repeater? B. A way for groups of users to share a channel at different times without hearing other users on the channel. A DMR digital mobile radio talk group allows groups of users to share repeater channel using digital ID codes. Your radio only unmutes for transmissions tagged with your talk group's ID, so you don't hear other groups using the same repeater. What kind of data can be transmitted by APRS? D. All of these choices are correct. APRS, Automatic Packet Reporting System, can transmit GPS position, text messages, weather data, telemetry, and more. It's a versatile system that overlays this data on maps, making it excellent for events, emergencies, and tracking. What type of transmission is indicated by the term NTSC? C. An analog fast-scan color TV signal. NTSC, National Television System Committee, is the analog fast-scan color TV standard used in North America. In amateur radio, NTSC is used for amateur television ATV transmissions, typically on UHF bands where sufficient bandwidth is available. Which of the following is an application of APRS? A. Providing real-time tactical digital communication in conjunction with a map showing the locations of stations. APRS's primary application is providing real-time tactical digital communications with station positions displayed on a map. This is invaluable for emergency operations, public service events, and tracking, showing where stations are and letting them exchange short messages. What does the abbreviation PSK mean? B. Phase shift keying. PSK stands for phase shift keying, a digital modulation technique that covers data by shifting the phase of the carrier signal. PSK 31 is the most popular amateur PSK mode, allowing keyboard-to-keyboard chat at 31 baud. Which of the following describes DMR? A technique for time multiplexing two digital voice signals on a single 12.5 kHz repeater channel. Answer A. DMR, or digital mobile radio, uses the time division multiple access TDMA to fit two independent voice conversations into a single 12.5 kHz channel by alternating time slots. This doubles the capacity of a repeater channel compared to analog FM. Which of the following is an example of a WSJT mode? C. FT8. FT8 is part of the WSJT Weak Signal by Joe Taylor K1JT family of digital modes. FT8 is designed for making contacts with extremely weak signals. It can decode signals well below the noise floor. It has become one of the most popular digital modes on HF. What is CW? B. Morse code communicating using transmitted carrier that is turned on and off. CW, or continuous wave, is Morse code communication where the transmitter's carrier is keyed on and off in patterns of dots and dashes. CW has the narrowest bandwidth of any common mode at 150 Hz and remains effective for weak signal and emergency communication. Which of the following operating activities is supported by digital mode software in the WSJTX suite? D. All of these choices are correct. WSJTX supports multiple weak signal activities: EME, moon bounce contacts, meteor scatter communications using brief signal reflections, and WSPR, weak signal propagation reporter, for mapping propagation paths. All leverage advanced error correction to work with very weak signal. What is an ideally prior system data network similar to broadband hamnet? A high-speed, self-configuring data network using commercial Wi-Fi equipment with modified prior firmware. Broadband hamnet, formerly HSMM mesh, is a high-speed mesh data network built from modified commercial Wi-Fi routers running custom firmware, operating on Part 97 amateur frequencies. It creates self-configuring networks for emergency communications and events. What is the purpose of error detection and correction in digital communications? C. To ensure that the received data matches what was transmitted. Error detection and correction techniques like checksums and parity bits and forward error protection ensure received data matches what was transmitted. The identity errors caused by noise, fading, or interference and either flag or automatically fix them. What is FT8? A digital mode capable of operating in low signal-to-noise ratio conditions. FT8, or Frankie Taylor Design 8, FSK, is a digital mode optimized for low signal-to-noise ratio connection. It uses 15-second transmit-receive cycles and can decode signals as weak as negative 20 dB below the noise floor, making contacts possible when no other mode works. What is the meaning of the term packet radio? A digital communications method that breaks data into structured units called packets for transmission. Packet radio is a digital communications method that breaks down data into structured units, packets, each containing addressing, error checking, and payload data. This allows multiple stations to share a frequency and ensures reliable data delivery, like many addressed envelopes sent over radio. Some of our key takeaways. Digital modes include packet radio, FT8, IEEE 802.11, PSK31, DMR, and more. DMR uses TDMA to fit 2 voice channels in one 12.5 kilohertz slot. Talk groups separate users. APRS transmits GPS positions, text, and weather data on maps. FT8 WSJTX suite works in extremely low signal-to-noise conditions. PSK, or phase shift keying, CW, is carrier keyed off and on Morse code. And broadband hamnet, high-speed mesh networking using modified Wi-Fi equipment.